Hey all, Fitzman here. Today we're going to open a mystery tin from Enterplay that I recently ordered because I like to play the MLP CCG game. And I guess that's all I really need to say. I've been trying to do this intro for I don't know how long now, so maybe I should just keep it short and simple. It's what we're going to do. Let's get to it. Alright, let's get to it. Before we start though, just want to say I did also order this playmat. So I got this today and I am very happy with it. I love the design on it. And I'm looking forward to playing some cards on it in the future. Now before we open the actual mystery box, I have some dog tags and I have some standalone packs that I also got sent. Now, the shine on these is a bit pretty bad, but let's see if we can't make it work. I hope the shine isn't too bad on the cards themselves. Now the dog tags obviously are not cards, but I usually order at least one of these, and I think for some reason they sent me 3. Maybe they were just being generous. And what I want from this is a Tempest dog tag. We got an Applejack. I can't remember if I have an Applejack, but it's not a Tempest. Sorry AJ, you're not a Tempest. And don't worry, we will be getting to the mystery tin right after I crack open these. It shouldn't take too long. Oh, we got a cadence. I don't think I have a cadence. I might as well actually just start a collection of all of these at this point because I have so many of them. Is the cardboard actually... Is this part of a bigger picture maybe? I don't think I really noticed that before. Well, there's a Pinkie Pie. Doesn't seem to be part of a picture. Alright, let's bunch these up, and this is just a bit of what's it called? I know the Danish word for it, but the English word eludes me. The packaging? I don't know. That we can just throw out. Let's see. Are you a Tempest? You're Celestia. Alright, well, that's also pretty good, but it's not a Tempest. I swear I'm never going to get a Tempest out of these. Maybe I should just try to see if I can't find it on eBay. It might be the quicker way. And I know it exists, there is a list of it, and it's right up here. And if you haven't guessed by now, actually, Tempest is not the favorite character from the show that I have, or even the movie. But it's between Tempest and Luna for me. So those are the competitors for favorite pony in the world of Fitzman. Alright, let's put these to the side. Alright, I think we are about ready. I did a test opening of an Equestrian Odyssey pack. Just wanted to tweak the camera settings in order to make it show the cards properly, which I think this is alright. We didn't get anything spectacular from this. We did get a Screwy as our rare, which is something that gains power during face-offs for each critter characters you have. I haven't tried a critter deck yet, but I may do someday. And just the uncommons is Davenport. To Griffinstone, which is not a bad problem, to be honest. This is one of my favorite problems with an aggro deck. And the last one is the Umbrella Hat. I have never used this card, but I don't know. I don't know about this. I've never used it, I've never seen it used, but there might be a use for it somewhere. Alright. With that out of the way, we can just throw that one in the bin. We can open the last standalone pack before we get to the mystery tin. It's another Equestrian Odyssey pack. Oh. Alright. See, I'm gonna skip over most of the common cards because, well, let's face it, what we want to see is mostly the rares and above. So let's, oh, that was a glare on that. Let's just try to see what we get. We are still at the commons. We have a super rare. We have a Scootaloo flying high. Oh, it is a bit shiny, so when the light reflects on it, it may show quite a bit. Let's see. She is a 1/1, but requires 3 blue. Competitive 2, so that's pretty good. Immediate. During a face-off, this card becomes involved in the face-off. At the end of the face-off, retire this card. So she can just become part of a face-off if you really want to win it, even if she's at home or at another problem. But then you have to retire her. Pretty good card, to be honest. I like this one. And a Heroic Leap rare. I have seen this used, and with the new Gallus main, this might be more interesting and see more use, because then you can just gain points and it costs 0 AT. I haven't used it myself, but who knows, I might. Someday. We have Blending In, it's one of our uncommons. We have Prince Blueblood, it's the second uncommon. And then we have the Local Fashion as the last one. I have not played too many cards with the vexing keyword, but it is kind of annoying when it gets played against you, so maybe I should use that more. It does have 4 white requirement though, that's a lot. Alright. That was it in regards to the standalone packs. We have the Mystery Tin. Now the first thing I need to figure out is how to actually get this open properly. Maybe it's not that hard. Maybe I was way overthinking that because there was like an easy way to open it. Alright, we have a Luna box. I already have one of these, but it's Luna, so I can't really complain about that. Now, what is special about this Mystery Tin is that you usually get some assorted booster packs, and I believe one of them is guaranteed to be a God pack. What that means is that you will get all foil cards, usually multiple ultra rares and super rares. It might behave a little differently depending on the edition. Oh, I got a bunch of stuff. I got a Zelda pack. Why do I get a Zelda pack? Do I open that? I have no idea. I don't play the Zelda game, but I got a Zelda pack nonetheless. I got a Dream Guide, a starting deck. I don't have any actual use for this because I already have it, so just leave this over to the side. I got a bunch of different booster packs in this one. Let me just get everything out. I am going to, oh, and a pin. I'm just gonna get the actual box. There's no more here. Gonna get that out of the way. And see what we actually do have. Alright, we have a, believe, yeah, the Crystal Games. And then we have 2 packs from Absolute Discord. We have 1 Defenders of Equestria. We have a trading card fun pack. We have a Marks in Time. And we have 2 Friends Forever. I was actually curious because whether they would put the Friends Forever packs in the Mystery Tin, so if that was too new a set. This is the newest set after all. And Oh, we got quite a few boosters in this. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Sequestria boosters. And Sequestria is one of my favorite sets. It really is good. There are so many good rares and ultra rares and super rares in that set. It's pretty darn good. A Jumbo Fun Pack. I have no idea what's in this. But we'll find out. We will open everything. Alright, we have another trading pack. We have a dog tag. And we have a Defenders of Sequestria. This feels different. Somehow. I can't quite describe it, it just feels a little bit different. And there is a Pinkie Pie pin. Look at her. It's adorable. Alright. Gonna put the pin off slightly to the side. Gonna put this one off slightly to the side. And the pre-made deck, gonna put that slightly off to the side. And oh, that was the marks in time. I don't know, should I open the Zelda one? I mean, I might as well, right? I have no idea what the what I'm even going to expect from this. It's been so long since I played a Zelda game. I was back from the original NES, the little grey box where I had a Zelda game. So I don't know if how to recognize if I get anything good or not, but we have a Happy Mask Salesman. Is that a Mario hat? I do believe he has a Mario hat. Right, we have the Master Sword. And we have Link. Holding a fairy bow. And we have something called an Imprisoned, which looks like a monster of some kind. And I see a foil behind all that. We have a Partnership is Born. I'll admit I have no idea. Right, we have a foil Link, and we have a tattoo card from Zelda, and here is the foil card. Alright, I'm afraid I can't really talk much about this because I have no idea. I'm just gonna put that a little off to the side. But it was there in the mystery tin, and it wouldn't be a proper mystery tin opening if I didn't open everything. Should I open the dog tag? I feel like I should open the dog tag. I feel like I should do a better job opening the dog tag. Alright, let's see. There we go. It looks a bit like Rainbow Dash. It is. The lightning is showing, or her cutie mark is somewhere between all this. There we go. Alright, and we have what else is in there. I don't quite know what this is supposed to be. A cutie mark of some kind, but it doesn't. I don't recognize this at all. Does it give me a hint in the text down here? No, it does not. What about the back side? Nope. And we have Spike and Twilight dressing up as Star's World the Bearded. I was about to say the Birded. That wouldn't be quite right. And we have a little checklist thing. I wouldn't have minded the Discord one, to be honest, or the Alicon Amulet would have been kind of cool. Alright. That's the dog tag, and a few tattoos, or fun tattoos I should say. Let's move on. Oh, this was empty. Move on to the trading cards. These, I don't care too much about these. I mean, they are kind of fun sometimes in order to get like a throwback to an episode, but the real deal for me is obviously the trading card game. Fortunately, that is also the most prominent feature of this mystery tin. Right, we have a Sweetie Belle, the Olden Pony, and a foil Scootaloo that looks extremely happy. And we have some more fun tattoos. We have Twilight, Applejack, and that's about it really. We have the Seed of Truth, which is a flower, and an Applejack just gasping at the flower for some reason. And we have Twilight not being able to decide who to give the golden ticket to, if I remember that episode correctly. Oh, it is. There are golden tickets down here, I just noticed. Alright, that's just some trading cards. We have more trading cards. And then we have the jumbo pack after, and then we move on to the MLP CCG cards. Did I actually open that completely wrong? I did. I did open that completely and utterly wrong. Alright, let's see. What does this say? Art of the Dress, Season 1, Episode 14. Suited for Success. Okay. That would be some art from that episode. We have some more tattoos. Mostly Twilight Sparkle, and is that Twilight Sparkle size? I suppose it is. It's her colors, isn't it? And we have the Belle of the Ball, another Sweetie Belle. It's pretty cute. Let's see, we have a Spike, Stairmaster Fluttershy. And I see we have a foil Coco Pomel in the back here, but before that we have Just for Sidekicks, where Spike is looking after all the pets. And we have Friendship is Magic, Part 2. Oh, and I'm covering Rainbow Dash, there we go. And then we have a foil Coco Pomel. She does look adorable. Alright. Let's move on to the jumbo pack here. Not really sure what to expect. I have had the trading card packs before, but I don't think I have ever gotten a... How can I open these so wrong? I swear, it's like I specialize in doing that. Although, all in all, I don't think that was too bad. It could have been a lot worse. Oh, there is something here. Is that like the Series 2 collector's list? Okay, so we have like this giant list of cards that you can collect. Oh, and it seems to be sort of like a poster as well. The Phillies. All the Phillies, I guess. Can it fit on the camera? It can, just barely. Alright. Normally, I don't like these. Well, I say normally, and this is the case as well here. I don't like when it's folded and you can see the lines here. It sort of ruins the poster a bit for me. But I guess they had to fit it inside the jumbo pack somehow. And then at the back you have all the different cards that you can collect. Am I folding? I am not folding that correctly. Alright, I'm gonna leave this here and just get back to folding that correctly after I'm done with the video. Alright, last bit of cards. We have the Flower Ponies. We have Happy Scootaloo, that is not a foil. Oh, we have a 20% cooler and 10 seconds flat. I actually really like this one, I'll be honest. I do. We have a Twilight Sparkle, and we have some more stickers. Oh, DJ Pwn 3, or Vinyl Scratch, whatever you prefer. And Twilight and Spike, and we have just plain Princess Twilight Sparkle. Have the Cutie Mark Crusaders with the Love Poison. Good episode, very good episode. And we have the Gabby Gums episode. Alright, we are almost done with all the trading cards. Then afterwards we are moving on to the CCG stuff. Alright, we have Sir Lancelot, Auntie Applesauce and Apple Rose. We have Twist. And we have some changelings that I think you can pop these out. It looks like there is a way to pop these out of the cardboard here. I'm just going to leave them in though. We have the Poison Joke and Sakura. And then we have Rainbow Dash and Spitfire. You're a leader. Alright. That was the trading cards. Now comes the CCG cards. I'm gonna start in sort of a chronological order. It seems like the earliest edition we have is the Crystal Games. Now I think one of these is supposed to be a God Pack. I am hoping it is either Defenders, Friends Forever, Marks in Time, or Sequestria. And the reason for that is those all belong to the core format, and that is what I usually play with my real life cards. Now the other ones, it's not going to be too bad, because I am also a collector. I am both collecting and playing these cards, so I always have a use. Alright, I don't think this is the God Pack, because we start with a common. We start with White Lightning. Oh, there's a bad. Alright, I think this should be it. Alright, and we're just quickly gonna go through the common ones until we hit one of the rares. Otherwise this is gonna take forever to get through. Oh, I do have to actually remain in camera though. Alright, here is the first rare. We have Biff. I think I already have him, but I don't think I ever really used that card anywhere. We have Bolt. Can be readied in the main phase if someone would exhaust him. We have Rock Slide as our other uncommon, and we have a Dark Magic Surge. And that would be it for the Crystal Games booster. Nothing too exciting, I'll be honest, but I am kind of relieved that it is not my God Pack. Let's go on with Absolute Discord. There are very few cards in the Crystal Games that I actually want. I think the ultra rare King Sombra Troublemaker might be one of the cards I would like. That is mostly in regards to building a farming deck, Troublemaker farm that is. But aside from that, I can't really think of any good Crystal Games cards. Alright, we start off with another common card. In the first Absolute Discord booster we have two of these, so let us quickly move on and see what we have. We have a Roselock. We have Flooding at Sweet Apple Acres. Just quickly gonna go through these. This is actually a pretty good Troublemaker, I'll be honest. I'll stop here briefly to mention this, because I believe Absolute Discord was one of the first, I can't remember if it is the first, but it was one of the first editions to bring in 0-point Troublemakers. And at the start of your Troublemaker phase you may draw a card, so it can almost always pay off to just put this one down in front of your opponent, because if he defeats it, or he or she defeats it, then they gain 0 points. But if they don't, you can keep drawing cards and block them from the problem. That is pretty darn good. Alright, let's move on to the rare one. Rainbow Dash. When this Troublemaker is uncovered, you may uncover a face-down Troublemaker. Retire this card to challenge an opponent's Troublemaker. I suppose it's alright. I haven't really seen it used, and I can't really think of where I would use it. We have Whining. If nothing else, I like it just for the name. And then we have Bessie. I love the flavor text on this one. That just says, is that a cow bathing in a lake of milk? From Lemony Gem? Yes, it seems to be. Wait, what were we doing again? From Mintula. I just love the flavor text on that. Alright. So nothing too special at this point, but we only did just start opening all these boosters. We have another common card, so I'm guessing one of the God packs should be one of these, and I did mention this one feels a little different, so let's see what we have in this one though. Sapphire Shores, Glitz and Glam, we have a Friendship Test. Apple Bloom, Strongheart, Bonbon, Seeking Spike, we have a few problems. Oh, and there is a shiny over here. Give or take. Is that actually an ultra rare? Oh, it is. That's pretty neat. I don't think I have this one. When one of your friends enters play, you may look at the top card of your deck. If those cards have the same printed power, you may reveal that card to turn this card over. That's an interesting flip condition. Start of the score phase, you may pay 2 to give another character here +3 or -3 until end of turn. I don't know. It doesn't seem that great. I mean, 280 is very expensive, but it is also a +3 power. I'm just going to put this off to the side a little bit because that is an ultra rare. We have the Alicorn costume, and this is actually one I am not too unhappy with, because I can think of interesting ways this could be used. It pretty much makes one of your characters all the colors, although it does have 3 white requisite. This might be interesting, so I'm happy about that one, and I'm also happy about an ultra rare, of course, because I don't think I actually had that particular ultra rare, which makes it all the better. Alright, I'm gonna open this one because, as I mentioned, it felt slightly different, and I am curious now as to whether or not. I can see a foil already inside, so I think this might actually be the God pack. We have Trixie, Smoke and Mirrors, super rare. Yeah, it is. I mean, we have 2 super rares at the very beginning. We have Coloratura. We have Princess Celestia, Raptor Racer. That's pretty darn good. We have Zephyr Breeze. Not too fussed about him. Big Mac and Applejack. It seems to do a lot. Like experience, so if you have... I can't remember if this actually counts. For both of these, like if you have 1 Big Mac, does it get +1? And if you have 1 Applejack, does it get another +1 in your discard pile? Or if it needs to be this exact card with Big Mac and Applejack, if it's the full name. I can't remember. We have a Torch. This is also one of the pretty good super rares. We have a Gabby. We have Princess Luna, Holiday Spirit. I can't remember if I have this one. Oh, we have a Changeling Throne. That makes me so happy. I needed another one of these for my Changeling deck. And this is one of the, well, higher valued cards in this pack as well. So I am very happy. And we have an Ember. Oh, goodness. One of my friends almost didn't believe that this Ember existed because he has opened so many boosters and not seen one of them. And this is the first I see as well. We have the Sunset Festival, one of the most interesting cards that does not see enough play. You can pretty much take a friend from your opponent's deck and put it in play. The actual text is reveal cards from the top of an opponent's deck until you reveal a friend. Put that friend into play under your control. Then that opponent shuffles that deck. I need to play with this, I really do. And Defenders of Spiketopia, even I was about to say Equestria, but it's Spiketopia. I have quite a few of these already, so not too fussed, but overall I am very, very happy with what I got from that one. Alright, we can still get some pretty cool things, and this video is actually taking way too long, I apologize. It is the first time I try to do one of these videos, so it's gonna be a bit of a learning experience for me as well. So I'm just gonna speed it up a little and blast through the cards a little faster, especially the rares and the commons and uncommons. Now we got a Changeling Barricade rare from the other Defenders pack. Otherwise, we got some pretty standard cards. I haven't used Changeling Barricade a lot. So, I said I was going to open them in chronological order, and then I just completely forgot about that. If I did do that, I was supposed to open the Marks in Time booster before the Defenders one. Right, let's see if we can fast forward to the rare card. Oh, we have a Night Glider, not the Night Glider, but a Night Glider. The Night Glider would of course be the Equestrian Odysseys one, the overpowering, that gives you 2 extra points if you win a face-off by 5 or more points. But this one is a super rare. It's swift, it's 2 cost for 2, but requires 4 blue, and a competitive 1 for each of your characters here, so it can boost itself to quite high power. Right, and we have Queen Chrysalis, Hive Tyrant. At the start of a face-off in one discard, you may gain control of an opposing friend here until the end of the face-off, so she can be rather tricky to defeat. Alright, well, not too bad. Not too bad. I should really open some Equestria boosters before we open the newest one, the Friends Forever. Oh man, this video is gonna take more than 30 minutes and I don't even have an entire booster box to open. And I'm failing so hard on this. Let me just, there we go. All right, let's see. What rare? We have Tempest Shadows Airship. It's the rare. It's nothing too spectacular, and I do think I have a bunch of those already. Let's open the next one. I don't know, maybe it's the Equestria booster packs. This is the second one. I don't think I struggled this much with the other cards. I'll be honest. Alright. Let's see. The rare is Cheese Sandwich, bringing the party. Considering that Tribal just got... oh, you can barely see that. Tribal just got introduced with the Friends Forever packs. This might be decent. I haven't tried it, but he gets buffed by quite a lot with the other Earth Pony characters. Might be worth experimenting with. Right, right, I'm gonna try to make it a goal to stick below 40 minutes in this video. No, it must be the Equestria packs, come on. Grr. Okay. I actually don't know if there are any god packs of the Sequestria or the Friends Forever packs, because usually the god packs would contain all foil cards, but after... Oh, we got Applejack Pony Pirate as our rare. The god packs would contain all foil cards, and they stopped making foil cards after Defenders of Equestria, which actually is a little sad. There are some pretty neat cards in both Friends Forever. I can't believe it. Both in the Friends Forever and the Sequestria booster packs. That would be so cool if they had a foil version. Is it just... How do I do this? Now, I have opened enough boosters that I should know how to open boosters. Oh, Tempest. Pretty good main. Very, very frustrating to play against. We got a super rare. I'm the friend you need. And we got backup dancers as our rare. Just gonna put that up there so you can read if you want. Then we are going to move along. All right. Am I? No. Nope. I'm not going to open that correctly. Pretty sure this is just... It can't just be me. Can it? I mean, I didn't struggle before I reached the Sequestria boosters, did I? Let me just get rid of this here. Alright, we have Capper. I am moseying on to the rare card. We have Bodyguard. That's a pretty decent card. You can make some pretty interesting stuff with that card if you combo it off with some other cards. But I'm not going to go into the specifics, mostly because I don't really do combo decks, and it usually requires quite some thorough explanation of how the game mechanics work in order to... Come on, are you actually kidding me? Alright, that is at least the last Sequestria pack. I don't know why they give me so much trouble today. I don't recall having... Oh, Tempest Shadow Stormcaller. That is pretty darn cool. I am very happy with that. I have one of these, but I am very happy to get another. That is quite the catch. I'm just gonna put it over in the pile with the other ultra rares and super rares. And we have Cornered as our rare. Alright, well, I'm gonna bring Tempest back because it's Tempest. Right, here we go. I believe there is a royal rare version of this card. I would so love to have that, but that is even more rare than the ultra rare. That's like a rare ultra rare card, so getting that is gonna be tricky. But you can exhaust this card to put a Troublemaker from your hand into play face up, then put a token copy of it into play face up at the other problem. That's pretty powerful. You are able to quickly block both of your opponent's problems. Alright, let's do the two. Look! That's how you open a pack! I don't know what they did with the Sequestria packs, but there is something weird going on with those. Alright, let's get to the rare. Miss Mange Flower. This is an interesting one. It pretty much lets you exchange control of this card and an opposing resource. Which means, well, they can't do it in the very next turn because you have to exhaust it. And it doesn't ready during the next ready phase of its controller, which is going to be the opponent when you use it. So they're going to be stuck with this, exhausted for at least one turn, and then afterwards they can use this card to like exchange control back or for something else. Unless of course you have some tricks that prevents them from doing that. I do know that some will exchange control and then just dismiss the resource, effectively stealing the opponent's resource, which is very sneaky and very effective. Alright, last pack. Let us... Oh, we got another ultra rare. We got a Somnambula. We've been quite lucky with this. We gotten like 3 ultra rares aside from the God pack, and then we got, I don't even know how many from the God pack, but yeah, Somnambula is also one of the more interesting cards. First off, your opponents play with their hand revealed, so you know all the tricks they have in their hand. And then when it enters play, you can name a card type, and when an opponent draws a card with the name card type, you may draw a card. So if you look at your opponent and see they have a lot of friends or a lot of events, then you obviously just name that. And when they draw another of those type of cards, then you can just draw a card as well. We have Gallus and Silverstream. I already picked up quite a few of these because I needed it for my one of my decks. But I love this card as well. Oh. For 2, obviously you need to have like 3 blue and 3 pink in order to play it. But you can play it hastily for 2, and it's competitive 2, and if you win a face-off, then you can look at the top of a problem deck and put it either at the top or the bottom of that deck, depending on what benefits you the most. Now what else do we have right here at the very end? Alright, we didn't have anything too spectacular, and this video is already long enough. I think I just overstepped the 40-minute mark I promised myself by a little bit, but close enough. I'm sorry that this took so long. I probably should have done it faster than I did. But nevertheless, this is the first time I tried this, so it was a bit of a learning experience for me. If you would like to see more of this in the future, please let me know, and I'll see about opening some more either booster boxes or mystery tins or what have you. For now though, thank you for watching, and Fitzbin out.